Does your skin look dry and flaky even though you're slathering on lotion all day, every day, and especially at night? Then this video could be for you. I can personally relate to the frustration of slathering on lotion all day, every day, especially at night, and then wearing gloves to bed to try and help my severely dry skin. Ended up being eczema. My hands would crack and bleed. They would be red and itchy, and I'd sit there and like rub them because they would hurt. I'd get embarrassed because please don't look at my skin, especially my hands. I can relate to all of that, and I'm gonna share some simple, quick tips for you. There's 7 total, so make sure you watch all 7 to try a new tip maybe that you haven't tried before that could really help you too. Tip number 1 is to look at the ingredients listed on the back of any creams or lotions that you're currently using. Maybe if you have some old expired lotions, take a look at those too. As a general rule, you don't ever want to go with whatever's listed on the front of the lotions because that's where lots of claims are made. I've even seen some labels that have said, oh, it contains essential oils, and then I looked at the back of where the ingredients are listed. There was no essential oils in there whatsoever. So that's why you want to always read the back of the jar or the box, whatever your lotion or cream came in, and really look at the ingredients listed on that formulation. Another thing is on websites, if they don't disclose everything in there and they only give highlighted skincare ingredients, you can always email them and ask them for a full list of ingredients. The nice thing is the FDA is starting to crack down on this happening on websites, which is a good thing for you as consumers because you deserve to know what you're putting onto your skin is just as important as what you put into your skin. And as a general rule of thumb, I personally have always listed every single ingredient on my website, on the packaging, so that way you're not questioning what the heck is in what am I using? Is it good for me or not? Hi, my name is Renee. For those of you that don't know me, I am the owner and founder of Pure and Cocoa, a coconut skincare line designed for women with dry eczema skin because I have dry eczema skin and I know how frustrating it can be trying all the different products and not seeing results. Tip number 2, this ties into tip number 1, but it's still super duper important, especially if you're looking for hydrating creams and lotions for your hands, is to avoid water, alcohol, fragrances. Water isn't bad for your skin, but it's not going to help your skin moisturize if that's what you're desperately looking for and needing. Alcohol is going to sting and burn. It could cause more dryness that you don't want, flaking, etc. And then fragrances, because companies legally do not have to disclose what the ingredients are in their fragrance. So it can be a whole toxic abyss of ingredients that you just don't want to put on your skin because it can cause issues for your skin and potentially your health down the road. So as a rule of thumb, those are 3 things that I always suggest stay away from whenever possible. Tip number 3 is to always make sure you drink lots of water. You don't need to drown yourself, of course, because that just makes you use the bathroom more and you have to wash your hands more, and that's just a whole other issue in itself because then you're washing your hands a bajillion times a day. But water will help your skin to be more soft, more supple. It'll help your skin glow from the inside out. So that is always a good thing to keep in mind. If you I don't like water, I don't like the taste of it, I can't stand it, then try adding some fresh fruit juices in there, like you squeeze it yourself, or there's ways of getting fruit juices, or just try some of those packets as long as they don't have some awful ingredients. You can find, I've seen some, I can list it below on Amazon that don't have nasty ingredients. But anyways, you want to make sure that you're drinking lots of water. That will really honestly help your skin a whole bunch from the inside out. Tip number 4 is to look for nourishing and hydrating ingredients such as mango butter, cocoa butter, organic coconut oil, shea butter, any of those butters. Those ingredients have skin nourishing vitamins and nutrients in them. They're loaded with these nutrients for your skin. They will help your skin to repair itself and to make it look its best, which who doesn't want that? Plus, they can help your skin look more youthful and gives it a natural, healthy glow, which is fantastic because the backs of our hands, whether we consciously realize it or not, that's another sign of we're aging, we're getting older, and things that we want to keep up with. And I also wanted to include, if you use something on your body already that has these ingredients, you can absolutely use them on your hands. You don't need to go out and buy a whole separate hand cream. That's a marketing tactic just to get you to buy more and spend more. And I'll have links to everything that I suggest and products that I use, I love, share with you down below. Tip number 5, this is kind of a sneaky hack. It's not a product hack, but it absolutely makes the biggest difference, is the foods that you eat impact the look and feel of your skin, again, from the inside out. So whenever possible, eat organic, grass-fed, wild caught, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. Like, prepare it at home whenever you can, or just have, be conscious of this when you're eating out. Personally, I've done this over the last year. I've completely changed how I eat because I was eating garbage, to be completely honest. And I have seen a significant difference in the look and feel and texture of my skin by changing what I've been eating. So I've cut out processed food, excess sugars, and seed oils. Those are the big 3 things that I've cut out. And then really trying to buy better quality foods whenever I possibly can. It just, again, it helps your skin from the inside out. It helps you on a cellular level. It helps with collagen production. It helps give your skin more of a bounce and a more youthful glow. Actually, recently, this was really cool. At a pop-up that I was at, somebody asked me, they said, "What are you doing? Like, are you okay?" Because I had lost quite a bit of weight also in the process, which is nice. So that one, I feel healthier, I feel better, and I love food. Let me just specify that. But yeah, just making that change and then finding ways that to still enjoy food, but make it nutritious and wholesome really plays a big role in the way your skin looks and feels. And then also how you feel, which is your self-confidence is through the roof, which that's a nice perk. So that's another little hack for you. Again, not product related, but it makes a big difference. Tip number 6 is to give yourself grace. Everybody's skin goes through cycles. It could be stress related, hormone related, food related, just environmental factors going on. There's a lot of outside elements that affect the way our skin behaves, and sometimes we'll have like a little bit of a flare up. That doesn't mean your products aren't working. You should just throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't do that. Just keep going with your current skincare routine, especially if it is a high quality, nutrient dense skincare routine. Just keep going and then try to take into consideration what's changed recently. Was it a detergent? Was it a new food that you tried? Was it you have a reaction to dairy, or did the weather change? Back to school is literally right around the corner, and we're using way more hand sanitizer, and we're washing our hands probably even more, and soaps play a big role in how your skin on your hands behaves too. I always suggest Castile soap because it has oils in it, so it's really moisturizing and nourishing your skin as well as cleansing the skin. So that's a good option if you're struggling with your hands being hydrated. Tip number 7 is kind of 2 tips rolled into one, but they relate to each other. And that is because with back to school season right around the corner, fall season is like a month and a half away. It's not very far. It's very quickly approaching, is to consider getting, if you don't already have one, a diffuser or a cool mist humidifier, and keep it in your bedroom, keep it in your office or next to your work computer, and then whenever possible have it blowing at you. It adds moisture to the air. Especially I love using diffusers because then I can use essential oils to get scents, and it makes my house smell really good, makes your room smell good. Essential oils can help with mood, it can help with stress depending on which ones that you use. Just helps you relax and calm down, but then also with the added benefit of adding moisture to the air, because that time of year we're gonna have like heaters on, wind going, temperature dropping or up and down, just all over the place. It's always a good idea to have a diffuser or a cool mist humidifier running to add moisture to the air. It really does make a big difference. This is one that I've just in the last couple of years implemented myself, and I've noticed a significant difference. And then the other one is once the temperature starts to drop, it doesn't need to be a significant drop like freezing cold temperatures. is to wear gloves and get the finger touch gloves so that we can still use your devices, your car screens or phones, what have you. Gloves will help to keep the moisture on your skin. It'll protect it from the wind and the cold air and the heat. So think about, you're going from the car outside to inside. That's a lot of exposure to different temperatures, and then if you add in wind factors to it, that, I mean, you could get those cracked fingertips real easy because your skin's not being protected. Because we wear, we protect our neck and chest and arms and legs and feet, but we don't protect our hands, so they're just more susceptible to getting dry and cracking, and that's just painful and not necessary. I hope you found this helpful, encouraging, educational, so that way you have some tips that you can implement and you don't have to dread the upcoming fall and season with the skin changes that inevitably happen to a lot of us. And then if you did find this helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe so that way other people with similar skin types discover this and can help them also. And then if you have any extra tips or suggestions that I didn't cover, leave a comment below and help somebody else. Or if you have any questions about what I covered or didn't cover, let me know about that too, and I will be sure to address it. This is a bonus tip that goes along with tip number 4, which is looking for specific ingredients like mango butter, organic coconut oil. Is these, if I need it to focus, these are specifically formulated for dry and eczema skin. They are great to use it on the hands as well as the body. But this, the first ingredient is mango butter, and then the second ingredient is organic coconut oil, but then it's vitamin E oil, cornstarch, and essential oils. So this one is vanilla, ylang ylang, and sandalwood essential oils to give it a nice light scent, but it is a nice rich creamy formula. A pea-sized amount goes a long way because there's no water, no alcohol or fragrances in it. Yes, it has the essential oils to give it scent, but it is light and they're well diluted, so they shouldn't be an issue for your skin as long as you're not allergic to those essential oils. But what's cool about mango butter specifically is it calms dry, itchy eczema skin down specifically. It calms it down instantly when you put it on your skin, and it keeps it calm pretty much all day. And it doesn't wash off when you wash your hands. So think of like Rain-X for your windshield. It's how it repels water. It's gonna do the same thing for the backs of your hands. So that way, when you're washing your hands, or even putting on hand sanitizer, it's a protective barrier on your skin and it stays on all day. So you don't have to constantly reapply it, which is nice. Personally, I use it on damp skin immediately after showering, or showering in the morning, and then I put it on again at night before I go to bed. That's literally all I have to do to keep my hands soft and moisturized and hydrated. This is a good option if you need a good hand cream, because it checks off both of those boxes of ingredients that you should look for and that are high quality, that will help your skin to repair and nourish itself. I'll be sure to put a link for this, and there's 2 other scents that are the same formula down below, so you can check those out for yourself. So like and subscribe to get more lifestyle and skincare tips like the ones I'm going to share.